basically we have like two lines of business. One is as usual like mobile and laptop. So we choose to go with the mobile first basically, and we just added some data to the table here, mobile data, and we try to implement all those rules using that data and some conditions for now. And so this is the hiding rule we built behind the scenes. So if you choose like any product, then only you will see the next things like next filters, whatever it may be. It's a hiding rule, and based on that, like we had a constraint rule here. So we are like disabling the black here. That's a constraint rule. We just did it that way, and so these are the segmented items basically. And if you choose Samsung, so this is the recommendation rule. So it's very simple and like we build it. Basically, we would like to see that we understand the concepts properly. But my first question is here, Karthik. So actually, so before adding the parts, let me remove these parts from here. Don't need them here basically. Let me delete this too. So delete. Now there we don't have anything here, right? So if I go to the same page here, if I want to see the product, see I'm getting only one product, and that too no iPhone 11 basically. But since I have like you see here, right? I got like I'm going the brand name. Let me open that recommend item rule here. So these are rules we built for that thing. So if you choose the company name Apple, right? We just did some kind of a table lookup, and we did the selection table and add the filter here. So brand name equals to the company name. So these are attribute, and these are table column, right? And we did it test here. If I run the test case here, I'm getting these three rows, which are properly good. But I didn't see those rows here in the screen. Why?
It should come actually.
Karthik, our like question is how from the table, from a data table it is retrieving.
Sorry?
Like from a data table, how it is retrieving?
How it is retrieving in the sense like in the action part of that rule. So we mentioned that query, right?
Yeah, but if I select brand, it should show all the items whose brand is Apple, not only one.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it is showing right in the output for him.
No, if you remove part, it is just showing one.
Sorry. You can see here, Karthik, I'm just looking at only one item, right? But I supposed to get three rows, right? You see here?
Yes. Yes.
But I just got only one row. So do you know the reason why I'm getting only one row? And you know what? Actually, before adding the part, we didn't get even this row also, and we got some kind of this dollar something error, something like US dollar price not defined something error. We don't know what exactly that error replicates. So we just went to the parts. We added a part here, and that triggers to show some data here. Let me add a part right now. I just want to show it to you what exactly we did. Go back here, copy it, add a new item, add it. So that's it. Now, if I can run it here, you see here, right? Now I'm getting two records. Actually, in the parts, I think I got like iPhone X, iPhone 11. Then let me remove those extra two parts also. This one I just added right now. Let me remove this thing. Along with that, there's one more part, iPhone 11. Okay. Back. Search. Yeah, that is there. So I'm going to remove all the parts from here, what I added so far. So if you see right now, I won't get anything here. Like, Samsung is okay. I don't know, some error is causing this way. I don't know the reason why it's showing the other way, but let me configure it. Let's select Apple. You see, I didn't get anything here, but the rule itself showing me these three records here. So can you help me with this thing, Karthik?
Yeah, see, like earlier, if you, as we already discussed, for the recommended item rules to work. So whatever the product and product, the resultant product we need to move to the next module. So it should be there in the parts database. So earlier, what's the behavior is? So if it is not there, if the part is not there, we are able to still project the resultant part or the product through the recommended item rule, and it will be shown in the recommended item section, and at the beginning of the row, so there will be a cross sign, so which means we are recommending that part but which is not there in our parts database. But this behavior I'm not aware, so I need to check whether they changed the behavior, like if only the part is there they can project it, or any some other thing is going on. I need to check and I'll let you know.
Okay, okay, Karthik, perfect.
Yeah, earlier behavior was like we can still recommend the part even it's not there in the parts database, but at the beginning of that row it will show us a cross sign, so which means it is not there in the parts database. But this behavior I'm not aware. I need to check.
Yeah, got it, Karthik.
Yeah.
That's why, Karthik, like, initially my question was like, do you have any dependency between parts and data table? That's my question. Basically. Why? Because we saw this kind of a weird behavior. So that's why.
No,
That's first
no.
question.
Yeah, this is still not a dependent case, right? This is still independent only. Like the data table is for your logic.
Exactly, Karthik. Let's say Karthik. So you see here, right, Karthik? I just added Karthik, table here, right? So if I
Are you
add
sure?
with
Yeah.
this model name, and at that time, I'm gonna see that row here in the recommended item, this row, along with that value also, price also.
Okay.
That's what concerns us basically. You know what I mean? But let me add you. Now you see, right? I didn't get anything here. If I just
Yes.
add one, at least let me add this thing, the parts.
Yeah. See, parts database, whatever you are recommending with the recommended item rule, so it should be there in the parts database. That is dependent.
So that's why, Karthik, my question first I posed you, right? So do you have any dependency between parts and data tables?
Not data tables. This is parts database. Whatever the screen part search results tab you are
Oh,
in there, so that is parts database.
okay,
It is a
Karthik.
different of the
Yeah.
tool apart from data tables.
Okay, Karthik. Agree with you, Karthik. Now you see, right, Karthik, I just add Karthik one part with that name only, right? Would that name matches with my data table, this column name, model name, right? So if I just
Yes.
run this thing here, now you will
Yeah.
see that part along with the price also. You see, I'm getting the price also. iPhone X price also I'm getting here. So how is it possible? You know what I mean?
Like see, what are the things there in the recommended item rule? Can you go there?
Okay.
Yeah. So what is the action part is written there?
Action part just is a simple table lookup. That's it. You see here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Attribute brand name, which means that the this column, right? So when this
Yeah.
column is matching with my company name, that's what here
Yeah.
attribute.
Yeah. Yes.
When that equals to that column name, I'm just and even I just remove this thing also, this thing for now, basically. So when that
Yeah.
matches to the thing, so it's supposed to show me all those four columns, right?
Yeah.
Quantity, comment, price, right?
Yeah. So the
So
output what you are getting is completely based on your previous tab logics, right? There are 4 tabs there, right? Select a table, specify, filter, something like 4 tabs are there. No, in the recommended item rule only. In the editor action part, I'm talking.
okay,
Yeah. So out of the 4 tabs, so the
yeah,
first 3 tabs are related to your logic. Okay. In
yeah, yes, exactly. Yep,
the
that's
fourth
true.
tab, you are seeing the result.
Results, yeah. So these are, yeah,
Based on based on your query, you are getting some result. Okay.
exactly.
Whatever the result you are seeing in the fourth tab, it's only data table related information.
Okay,
System doesn't know they are the parts. Still, system doesn't know.
okay,
Okay. So you are returning. So whatever the table output you are seeing here. So
yeah,
now this will be converted into a string format by the system automatically, and it will
okay,
return to to the tool.
Okay.
Like the section where in the configuration, the last section, recommended items section, it will throw to that place. Okay. Now
To where? Yeah. To where?
to the recommended item section in the configuration screen, the last section.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. This recommended part section, it will throw that string. Okay.
Okay.
Now the system, what it will do is, we know about the delimiters, right? Tilde, pipe cap pipe, value delimiters, and item delimiters. Okay.
Yeah.
So it will split basing on that. So according to the format, whatever the after the first split, whatever the string is came in the first index, so it will treat that as a part or product of this configuration, and it will project here only if it is there in the parts database.
Okay. So
So
technically,
your data table is confined to your logic for now.
yeah.
They're throwing the part or displaying the part here in the recommended item section is completely dependent on the parts database. Your rule is completely logic kind of thing. It's just a logic to return to say which part we need to select. But for here to display something, so it will only display only which is there in the parts database.
So technically, the recommended rule itself will help us to just pull that information right from here. That's all it can do. Simply.
Yes.
And after
Yes.
that, from here this recommended item or recommended rule, something else, like item rule parts. So
yeah,
if we need to populate the value here, this part number has to be, I mean, not the part number, the very first item, right? Value item,
yes,
right? Technically.
yes, yes, yes,
So that value item needs to be in the parts table, right?
yes, yes, in the parts database.
Okay, understand.
Simply, you can treat that parts tab is there, right? So that is your parts database. You can think as your warehouse or your like storage unit or something like that. So that is where all the products related to your business will be there.
Okay.
So whatever the logic, right? So if it is there in our database or warehouse or somewhere, so then only we can sell it.
Okay. So technically, okay, I got your point. So in your concept, so which one is the warehouse? Is that the parts or is that the data table? Technically.
No, parts database. Parts results tab is there, right? Your fourth.
Okay. So this one is the warehouse?
Yeah, you can treat I just to explain, I just told that. So this is your database, whatever the parts you can sell for your business. So this is the whole database.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Understand. Now I got some, and that's why Karthik, like that's why I asked the first question, like do you have independence between parts to the database data source?
Yeah. So parts database is different, data tables is different.
Okay. So technically, if I just run this thing, it will automatically go with the one you mentioned, right? That value, something else, that tilde, that
Yes.
way, right? This thing will go in that string, right?
Yes, it will automatically convert if we won't write the code. Yeah.
This way, right? By default.
Yes. Now we have more information, right? It will consider the second format.
So yeah, I got the point, because since we are item quantity comment price. Yeah, I got this. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, now I got this thing at least, Karthik. And how to write query, Karthik? Like for now, for here we're just mapping with this way, right? Like just adding an attribute.
Yes.
Table, right? But I would like to see a SQL query that you
Yeah. Can you select advanced? Can you select advanced?
Advanced.
Checkbox advanced. I mean radio button in the type and the action section only. Yeah.
DML function. So yeah.
Function wizard.
Function wizard is supposed to be DB access, right? Then BMQL.
Yes.
And
can you take that sample line results equals to BMQL?
This one?
Any line. Yeah.
Okay.
So and one more thing is, so every data we deal in the logic, we need to assign or we need to give some reference, right? So whatever the values we deal in the logics, so we'll put some we'll take the help of variables. So then only we can use them furtherly, right, in multiple areas of the logic. So here, whatever the query you are triggering, so it is also need to be assigned to some variable, and that variable will call it as a record set.
Okay.
So whatever the query we are doing, and from the data table, it will fetch multiple records, right? So for that, whatever the variable we assign to it, so we call it as a record set type.
Okay.
So now you can treat this results variable as a record set. Okay.
Okay.
And this data type, this variable is containing a data which may contain like multiple rows related information, because whatever the query you write, it is not like that only one line you are going to fetch it. So
Yes.
basing on your query, you may fetch multiple lines from the data table.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So that's why we call your this variable as a, whatever the variable name you give, so we call that variable as a it's a data type as a record set.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So now we can modify this. So did you change your data table? So it's models.
Yeah, it's a model by default. The name is models.
Okay. Yeah, models where brand equals to Apple.
Where yeah, brand equal to capital A. Yeah.
Okay. So you can give it as a string directly. You remove that percentages.
Like results. Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, single quotations.
Okay.
Yeah, and whatever the query you write in the BML function, everything should be enclosed in the double quotations. As you are giving a static data, you can use Apple. So you already enclosed it. Yeah. So can you trigger it? And better to print it. So we can't see it unless we print it.
So this print line.
Yeah, we need to print it. Print results.
So
Can you go to debugger?
Okay.
Yeah, there once you're done with your logic, you need to trigger run here, click run here. So then only we can see the output. And one more thing, like we need to remember in the logic is every line should be ended with semicolon.
Okay.
And one more mandatory thing we saw is, so you can see the line above the editor, function should return type is string. So every logic we write in the every like script editor or rule editor, so the last line should be the return statement.
Okay.
So it should do something, right? So it should return something ultimately. So we need to write a return statement. So here it is asking string, right? So simply return some string at the last line. Return some empty quotations you can write. So if it's an integer, you can return some 1 or 2 or like that. Yeah, anything is fine. You can even keep empty quotations as well. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, this is how you fetch your data table. So now you got your data table. But as we said, whatever that variable results is nothing but a record set, and it can contain multiple rows of the data table. So
Right.
how you will fetch your respective data? So as it's containing multiple things. So let's talk about array. So array may contain multiple information, multiple values, right? So if you want to fetch something, so how we'll do? So we can directly place the index of the array, like array of index 10 or something like that we can give, or else how to access all the elements is we can loop on the array. So then we can access the different elements of the array. So similarly here what we'll do is we can't say with the index here unlike array, but we can loop on this record set. So you can do a looping statement here. Did anyone check the syntax for loop?
No, not from my side, and I think Abhinav
Yeah.
also.
Can we go to the function wizard and category that like conditional from the category you can check? Yeah, conditional. So here you can find for loop. Yeah, out of the loops, and one more thing is here we have only for loop. We don't have while loop, do while loop, or some other loops here. We have only for loop.
So now, Karthik,
Yeah.
how to map that? How to map that attribute? You know what I mean? Right? Like here, it's a static value I'm passing, but instead
Yeah.
of that, I have to pass that attribute value here. How to do that?
Yeah. So as we discussed earlier in the logic, whatever we write, we may need the dependency of other attributes or inputs, right? So for that,
Yes.
the first tab will help us. So whatever the attributes we need to drop there, we'll call it as a rule inputs. Click add row, search your
Oh,
attribute. You can directly search. clear that variable name in that first line. Yeah. You don't need to give.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a dynamic value. It will fetch at the runtime.
Okay. So do I have to change this thing to
Yes.
to company name?
Yeah.
Company
Variable name. Yeah.
variable name. Okay, got it. Okay.
And remember one thing, when you're using the variables, so it's always a dynamic thing. You need to remove that static code, like single quotations. Yeah. And in the query, whenever you write, so if it's a dynamic name, you need to enclose dollar before it in the query.
Where?
In the query. Yeah. If it's a
Yeah.
variable, you need to. Yeah.
Why Karthik? Why dollar? Like, since it's a dynamic variable, right?
Yeah.
Is
But
that
yeah. So like let's treat. So print results is there, right? Second column, second line.
yes? Yeah.
So there also we defined a variable. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We didn't enclose a dollar there, right? This is also a variable. Results is also a variable, but we didn't enclose a dollar there. But if you see the first line for the company, before we enclose the dollar, because so this is a different area where we enclose the whole thing in the quotations. So to make it understand a little more, so they added the format for using the variables. We need to use the dollar.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in general, Karthik, the dollar symbol, will help to do this kind of interpolation, right? So when you are trying to combine
Yeah.
a
Okay.
dynamic
Yeah.
and static,
Yeah. Yes.
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. The concatenations you are talking about, right? When
Exactly.
concatenating
So
multiple
it's
values.
kind of interpolation, right? That's where you used to use the dollar symbol, right? In general.
Yeah. We are you talking about the concatenations to handle
Exactly.
different data?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. But in the query, so whenever you use, the system will understand it's a dynamic value. That's it.
Oh, so okay, got it. Dynamic value, you have to pass the dollar. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
understood.
Yeah. So
So,
and there is no chance of passing the delimiters in the query, right? So we won't. So there is no ability to do that. So ultimately, it will treat that dollar for the dynamic values only.
dynamic values, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I pass an apple here or run it, uh, okay, I got this thing. So what if I pass Samsung and run it? Okay, this is working. So now in this case, Karthik, like let's say, for example, okay, now since this is an advanced thing, right, that we build right now,
Yeah.
so I can do a validate, right?
Yeah. You can.
Yeah, I can do a validate and I can save it, right? Save and close, right? Or save
Yeah. You can
and
save.
yeah, I can save how to go back and close. Okay, save and close. Okay. So now instead of doing the table lookup, I'm doing this kind of that advanced thing, right now.
Yes. You need to update and back to save this rule.
And deploy it, right? Again.
Yeah. You need to deploy at your product family level.
Okay. This is next. Okay. Now this thing got deployed. Do I have to
And one more
reset
thing I
it?
need to tell you is, so you need to remember, so whenever you deploy something, so every time you need to start the configuration fresh.
Oh,
Close the tab, better to close the tab, open the configuration again from the beginning, so then it will reflect.
wow. Maybe the parts are there or not. I think I add a part. Uh, oops. Item. Yeah, the part is there, Karthik here, but you
Okay.
see, like I'm not getting anything.
Yes. Yes.
I'm missing anything.
Sorry.
Uh, like we just monitor the rule, right? Right now here,
Yes. Yes.
recommendation
Yes.
rule. So now
Yes.
it has to work, right, based on that rule, right? This one.
Yes. 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 So we are expecting the recommended items should show up that section, and we should see the parts, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go back to the rule once.
Okay.
Open the rule.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. If we observe the action section, so in the table third checkbox, table lookup, right? So it is completely user UI based. So we need to just map the elements for the table. You can select it. It won't. The code won't go off until we save. Okay. So in these multiple tabs, we can select the things we need to fill the form. So what should it query? So ultimately, we'll save the rule, and it will trigger the recommended items, because it is a like UI kind of format or form filling kind of format. So we just did all the areas, and it will create the string by itself, and it will return it. But if we see the advanced condition, we added a code, but the code which whatever it's returning, it's an empty string. Did you observe that? So select our code.
Yes, you are right. Yes, because the returning empty, right? Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So whatever we are returning from the this rule editor or script editor, so that only it will consider as a result.
Oh, okay. So now how to modify this thing, like Karthik? Like how to modify this array results that?
Yeah. So basing on the value of the company, so we need to return the parts, but we are fetching based on the value of the company only, but the data table we are getting. So you can simply click run here. Let's see the data table.
Now it's empty. Basically, you have to choose a.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the format it's returning, but we are just printing it, and we are returning empty. So
Empty.
we
Yes.
need to return the data. So until and unless we return the data, we can't see the changes. But whatever the results variable is containing, it's just a record set information, which is nothing but multiple rows of the data table.
Yep.
But the expected return format is here is part number tilde, its comment tilde, its quantity, its comment like tilde, its price, like that. Some format is there.
Yep.
Where is that format here? We need to build it. So to build that, so as I told you, like record set, we can loop on it instead of like unlike accessing the array with its index. So we can't do that. So but we can loop on it. So we need to write a for loop here to access those elements of the data table. So far what we did is we are able to access the data of the data table in the script.
Okay.
Whatever the query we did, so that facility we got now. So we are able to access the data table related information in our logic, but we are yet to use it. So go to the for loop and take the syntax of the for loop sample syntax. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you dump in the after second line? Yeah. Can you do you have Notepad++?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you dump this whole code in that new file? So it will be easier for us like to code in that.
So, complete thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you change the language to JavaScript?
JavaScript.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it will do the indentations and like the coloring, keywords,
I
looping
don't have
statements.
basically.
J, go for J.
Oh,
J. Yeah. Yeah. So now you can see. So we got a for loop. So you can see the difference in the highlighting words. So for is the keyword for the for loop. Okay.
Yeah.
So and whatever that array element is there, so it's just a variable. Okay. So that what is the use of that variable is it will indicate the current looping element. Okay.
Yeah.
And in is again a keyword. So what we are saying is we are going to we are on the current element in the some variable again array. So array is nothing but our result set. So you can give whatever the name in that ARR. Okay, so you can whatever the name you give the results, right? So you can drop that same. So we should always use proper variable names because it will confuse us later. So can you change the name as results or result set or something?
You know, I just
Yes.
modify, right? I just modify the results to ARR.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I was that right, directly instead of changing the name. That's fine.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
It's
So
up to you. Let me
yeah,
change it. Result set.
yeah,
And result set, and then here. Okay.
yes. So now this for loop is looping on our result set, and it can process the current element in ARR element. Okay. So let's print ARR element here, and we don't need to use that function of print. So you can remove that parenthesis, print space element array element.
So print space, right?
Yeah, and you can remove that parenthesis simply. That's it. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Can we try it? Can we run the code?
Here over there, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you are getting multiple records like this.
Yes.
So, but is still this is not the required format for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are able to get access the each row. So, but each row is containing multiple values. So how to access the each and every value of that single row? So let's see this. Let's go back to the notepad. Okay. So like yeah, press enter after print statement. So there is a function to retrieve this whatever the row related information, current row related information is there. We can use retrieve the like respective value from it with the function. So the function is nothing but get.
Okay. So do you have a syntax for the get here?
Yeah. Select category as DirectDB.
Oh, DB. Okay. So get which one get? Get data?
Yeah. Get it's get date. So you can use directly get parts data or like get float, get int, get float. We are retrieving a string, right? So is there any string related function there?
Will that help us? Right now, get int or get something, get data.
Yeah, can you open it again? So there is no string related function there.
I don't think so. It's an integer basically. This thing.
Okay, okay. So let's directly use it. Directly write get statement in that function notepad. Go to notepad. Yeah, right. Get.
Just get. Okay.
Yeah. Off. So the parameters here for the get function will be, so whatever your current current element, how we can like find it. So it's the variable, nothing but array element. Okay. So from that, what we need to fetch is our data table column we need to mention. So we are getting multiple rows here. So which data we want? We want model underscore name. So that's the column name. So we need to pass.
Okay.
That column is the parts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we need to, let's print it. Print this as well. No, print it. Use the print. Yeah. So we are getting the part. If you observe the lines 10, 12, 14, the console. So we are getting the part. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting the part. Exactly. Yeah, just that part. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So in the written format, what we require is we need part, we need price, we need comment, we need quantity. So similarly, we need to fetch all the values like that.
Okay.
Go to the notepad and just replicate it. Do we have all the 4 columns in the data table?
Yes, yes, we do have it.
Okay, okay, fine, fine.
Okay, yeah, we do have it. Yeah, model name. So for now, I'll say just model name, and the price is good for us right now at this point of time. I don't need all those things.
Yeah, we can avoid that. We can use that first format is there, right? Only two parts, like part and its quantity. We can do
Yeah.
that.
So just like right now, we're printing it.
We need to
In,
fetch the part as well, like sorry, quantity as well.
quantity, I don't have it here.
Let's make it statically. We can for now
Okay.
instead of
So
fetching, we can give it statically. So we don't need to get data now. So it's static thing, right? So we don't need to get remove that line.
no, these are price. Just price only.
No,
So
why we are getting price now? So we thought of discuss like returning the first format, right? Price is
oh,
not needed now.
but basically my plan is to print part name, quantity, price. Three.
Okay, then fine. We need to fetch the four items then. Yeah,
Okay.
we can use either of the two formats. So let's build the second format now.
Okay.
So we need to fetch the quantity. Okay, quantity is not there, right? Well, let's give it statically. And do you have comment also?
Comment, I don't have it in the database. I don't think so.
Oh,
I
that's
don't have
okay.
it.
Yeah,
Go
we
with
can give it
the
static.
maybe let's go with storage, Karthik, for the comment.
Okay, then fetch it. Yeah, let's fetch the storage and we'll embed in the comment.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, check it.
So
We are getting
how
a
to use static value here, Karthik? Quantity. How to do that?
no. That will do in the like return string. So when we format that string, so we'll do that. Okay, it is throwing error. So let me check one thing.
Yeah, got it. It's a wrong. Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah. I got all three, Karthik. It's working now.
Okay. So yeah, we got the things. So as we got the things, so we need to use them in the formatting a string. So now we need to build the string there. So we
Yes.
know the format, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Go inside the for loop, and instead of printing the values, we need to let the print statements be there. So after the print statements, for reference, let it be there. So yeah, now we need to form a string. So that string should contain. So what is the format? First value should be your part,
Okay.
and after that the delimiter, and after that the comment or the quantity. So like that we need to add. We need to concatenate. So place your part information now.
So part, I'll say price,
Yeah.
uh, storage. So I'm just trying to, is that, okay, part,
Yeah.
part,
Let's
and then,
concatenate it. Part plus price plus storage. You can give as it is.
okay, so part is the first one, right, by default?
Yeah. Part
Okay,
first one.
and quantity, I'll say one. I don't know, right, how to use the quantity
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. You can give statically as we don't have data, right? So give it 1 or 10 or anything.
Okay, one. And then the comment will go with
Storage.
storage. Okay, until then the price. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So let's print temp. Uh,
Why we are
unwanted temp.
you observe the ninth line. So can you
Huh?
explain me the ninth line?
I'm just forming that this thing like part number,
Okay.
quantity,
Okay.
comment, and then price.
So okay. So whenever we are giving dynamic value, we can use the variable directly. But what about the static values in that?
Oh, this one.
Static values should always be enclosed in quotation, double quotations.
Oh, it's double or single?
Double quotations.
Quotations. Okay.
Yeah. And one more thing is,
Hmm.
what else is the static value in that ninth line?
Mm, I don't see. I mean, that's the only static value, one only, right? Because the remaining three are not static values.
Yeah, even the tildes are also static values here.
Oh,
Yeah, that's part of the format, right? So we are building the string. So when we are building the string format, it's always a string.
okay. Got it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because whenever you are giving a dynamic value and static value, so you need to give a concatenation direction to the compiler, like or this tool. So you need to say I'm enclosing both static and dynamic values here. You need to concatenate it to tell it that like that. So we need to use a plus sign between dynamic and static values. Yeah. Yeah, for everything, like we need to add plus. Every static and dynamic value difference, we need to add plus.
Okay. Okay. Now I can see the thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So this is just for current row. So it is doing for individual rows. Okay. But as a result, we need the whole data, right?
Yeah.
So whatever this temporary rows are there in the for loop, so out of the for loop, we need it as a single string.
Okay.
So how can we do that? So we need to maintain a global variable which will contain this data, and we need to use the global variable in the return statement.
Okay. So
You can
this,
give some
this is,
return data equal to string.
yeah, return data. That's it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Equals to, like, you need to initialize that variable.
Okay.
Yeah. So now in your for loop, use that variable.
Return data. Oh, okay. Data. Okay. So if I want to concatenate this thing to the same string, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
right? Can I do this space plus? Is that no, will it work here?
No, it won't work here. So
Uh,
you need to write it like return data equals to return data plus your data.
I didn't get you, Karthik. What?
You whatever that return data variable is there.
Hmm?
So you need to use it in your assignment after assignment. So
Okay.
after assignment operator, you need to use it.
Okay. Return data equal to
Return data plus your current data.
plus 10, right?
Yeah.
Again, I need to, yeah, I think this is good, right? And then this print will get up from here. Yes. Now I can see, but you see here, right, Karthik, how to, do you want to provide this thing that pipe here?
Item delimiter.
Item delimiter, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
So
a
where you
pipe
are
or
doing that 11th line, so you need to mention the item delimiter.
uh-huh. So by default, it will come there. Okay. Item data equal to. So do I have to provide here, right? Pipe item delimiter here
Yes. Yes.
after temp, right?
No, in between, right? Because temp is your current data, nothing but current part related information, and return data is nothing but whole part, like whole parts related information. So
Okay.
you need to keep it in the middle.
So it's like again, right? Static means I have to provide this here, right?
Yes. Yes.
Pipe and then this one.
Pipe cap pipe. Yeah.
But if I do this thing, Karthik, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
right? The very first time I'm going to get this thing, right? Separately.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. See, I got this thing here.
Yeah. How can we
So
avoid that?
that's again the thing. So, if you ask me as a programmer, I'll say that I'll go with that, in any programming language, I'll go with the character count. So I'm gonna chop it off past 3 characters in that string. This is string, right? So
Yeah,
can
yeah,
I just
yeah,
remove that from here? Some kind of
yeah.
dot remove something?
Yes, yes, that can be done. And if you can also do a condition check. If return data equals to empty, so then
Mhm.
only like empty, you won't do that concatenation. If it's not empty, then only you will do this concatenation. You can use that if condition like that. And you can do one more thing here is, so it's all like our comfortability. So I
Mhm.
told you, right, if return data equals to empty,
Mhm.
we are not appending that pipe cap pipe. Can you copy this, can you dump this in the notepad?
Oh,
Yeah, we can avoid that with multiple ways. So
okay.
like the ways I came across is, we can put an if condition there. If
Mhm.
you can, if keyword parenthesis of, yeah, return data
Return data.
equals to empty,
Oh, it's W equals or single equals?
double equals to, yeah, here
Okay.
in BML double equals to, yeah.
Mhm.
So open flower brackets and close the flower bracket after 14th line. Yeah, oh, that's fine. Copy the 15th line and paste it there. Equal, remove that thing.
Yeah. Okay.
You can remove that return data also.
Oh yeah.
Return data equals to only temp. Yeah. Else, yeah, this is the thing. This is one way, and the other
Mhm.
way will be like you can use like, what can we do? Yeah, we can use the help of we can take the help of arrays. Okay, so in arrays there is a facility to join the elements. There is a function related to array. So go to the arrays in the function sorry, in the like, yeah, function wizard. Select the category as array. Yeah. So if you observe, so search for J, it should be there.
What is
Oh,
J?
it's not join. So can you search for join here in the function above line?
Yeah.
No, in the function. Yeah. Start typing J. Okay.
Um,
So can you change the category to string?
yeah.
Yeah.
String concatenate. Yeah.
Join.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. Join is there. Yeah.
Join.
See that format.
Uh-huh.
Join. Join. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what is the use of this join is. So when you're having the array of elements, so you can but you need to maintain an array of elements, but the end you need to use it as a string. So at
String.
that time this join function will help you. So you can pass some the array name to the join function and also a delimiter.
Okay.
So this
Got
will do is, this will maintain the array throughout the logic, but at the end it will give a result as a string with array elements concatenated with a delimiter.
Got it. Yeah.
So how we can use this? So we need to maintain all our individual rows are there, right? Of the for loop. So we need to maintain them in string array, and in place of this delimiter, the second parameter we can pass our pipe cap pipe. Can
Mhm.
we do that now?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Yeah,
So let me take the array syntax.
yeah, yeah,
So string of n, right?
yeah. You can see the first line in the syntax, or yeah, that for example you can consider. Yeah, define some array in your logic in the notepad and
Like
replace
this.
it with,
Right,
yeah.
Karthik. I mean, what I mean
Sorry.
is that so if you're using an array, you have to
Yeah.
define the length of the array, right? By default.
No,
So
you can initialize without size here.
here, okay. So
Yeah,
let
based on the
me.
logic, it will keep on increasing the array size.
So if I just remove like this,
Ye-
it will increase automatically.
Yes, yes,
Empty. Okay.
yes.
So this thing will be like
So
now I'll say I'll
comment that
remove
how you can comment it is this double slash you can use for comments.
double slash. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So string array dot add. What is that? That
No, the syntax here to add an array value is, So open the function wizard.
Okay. Function wizard. Okay.
From the array functions, you can select the drop down. So there will be something called append. So that's what the function you will use to add some value to your array. Append. Yeah. So that append contains two parameters. So append of your array, comma your value.
Okay, got it. Okay. So technically, okay, got it. So append of our array str
Array name, comma value. Yes.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So after the for loop, you will be done with the array, right?
Yes.
So now you need to return that array in your required format. So what is your required format? So it should concatenate. It should be concatenated with the pipe, right? Your item delimiter.
Exactly. So string dot where is the join? Yeah, join. So string equal to join. Control C. Debugger.
Yeah. Remove that redundant semicolon in the 15th line.
But even now, you see, right? It's printing.
No, the code didn't run. You can see the error, right? So when we have error, the logic won't run.
Okay. Yeah. Now it's good. So now either I can do this way, right, Karthik? Like let me say I'll just return data equal to here. And
Okay.
that's it, right? Now it will automatically return this thing, right? To that.
Yes. Yeah.
So let me print basically. So say
Or you can do one more thing. You whatever the join is there. So that after the assignment in the 14th row, after the assignment operator, so you can dump that code in the return directly. Yeah. Yeah. If we are comfortable, yeah, we can ignore unnecessary statements.
Yeah, exactly. No. Okay. So save and close, right?
Yeah.
Update and back.
Do we have all these parts in the parts database?
I think yeah, we have iPhone X.
Yeah,
At least I'll see one
check.
print by default.
Yeah.
Company link, catalog definition, like family, ABC lines. Oh, sorry. Back, deployment center list. Deploy. Okay, perfect. Now I can see the thing here, comment.
If you run this flow after adding remaining parts also, so it will trigger if you have any resultant parts.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. So now I understand the logic behind the scenes, Karthik, clearly, like how these things, parts and the data source interlinked via this portion, parts portion.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is clear, Karthik, for me. Thank you so much. So one more question, Karthik, like which I was trying to ask you. The other one is like, Karthik, how to let's say, Karthik, here we have a checkbox here, right? It's refurbed, right? So
Okay.
This rule has to be run on both these two things. Like the first one is choosing the brand, and also is the refurb. Like, by default we have to show all the items. You know what I mean, right?
Okay.
And then if they check the is refurb, I have to show only is refurb product. My question
Oh,
here, Karthik, since this thing here, right? Condition. So I
yes.
can't add a Boolean column. I tried it, but
Okay.
I didn't see Boolean column. So I have to go with the string basically.
Okay.
So how to convert from here is this is a bool, right? Technically.
Okay.
So how to convert bool with that string through this what is that recommended?
Yeah, we can't convert a boolean to string, so indirectly we need to include that in the logic. So whenever you find this boolean, you need to check that condition in the data table, like that.
So how to I'm get to
So
Karthik. What? Come again?
whatever this boolean is there on the UI,
Uh-huh.
that value will go to the if condition block, okay, in your
Yeah.
logic.
Uh-huh.
So in that if condition block, so the execute will be executed statements are your data table fetching thing.
Okay. So
See,
you mean
here it's a
that?
boolean, right?
Let me
Here it's a
do it
boolean.
very quickly.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
here it's a
I'll
boolean
go
and your
here.
data table is containing a string.
Yes.
You can't
So
compare directly.
yeah. So in this case, Karthik, I want to add one more row here, right? So which will be my my boolean basically
Yes.
is equal equals. I mean, I don't care. 1 and 2. By default false. I'll go with the false technically.
Okay.
If it is false, I have to print all the items, and if it is true, just go with those items. You know what I mean, right?
Okay.
So,
Okay. Okay.
so
Yeah.
this thing
So
here, and
are your
then,
conditions good? So only those two you have.
yeah,
Okay. 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 Fine.
I
Fine.
come here. I will add one more here, right? Product line is refurb,
Yeah. Yeah.
is mobile. So
No.
now,
Why you need to add here?
because I have to pass it to the backend, right, to find out,
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
need.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why. So as we mentioned, like I can check it maybe here, right?
Yeah.
Like, from
So like, can you observe what we did the last set of two things? So what we did, can you repeat them? So what we did so far, the last two things we did on the screens.
last two things.
Yeah. So we added an rule input here.
Yes, yeah.
So this is going to be in the condition of our logic. Okay. So this is going into the logic. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So what is the use of the same attribute in the condition part? I didn't get you.
You mean here or here? Where?
Yeah, we are using in the logic, right? We are going to use it in the logic now. If the part is having that refurb value, so then only we need to.
So then how to get that attribute here, Karthik, into this SQL query?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. So in the rule input you are adding, that's fine. But why we added in the condition part of this rule, condition part of this rule, the previous screen, the
you
previous
mean
screen. Can you close the
let me
screen?
go back. Let me close it. So here, right?
Yeah, here. What is the use here?
Oh, I thought like I from my side I thought like you have to add it here so that you will see those things over there.
No,
That's
no, no,
my
no, no. This is condition. This is completely different. Oh, even the first row you added in that intention.
yes. That's why.
Oh, you can remove it. You can make it always true. Yeah.
So
Condition
I can
part is different.
remove both, right? Technically.
Yeah, you can remove both.
Oh, so then why you want the condition part here in market technically? Because since we are doing this advanced, right? So we
Yeah.
don't need to worry about the condition here, right? You know what? Am I correct?
No, there will be situations. So you can't include everything in your action and you can't include everything in your condition. So it will be like redundant thing. So if it's a simple thing, so when you can decide when the rule should run, so you
Uh-huh.
can use that. So whatever the action, so we'll let's confine it to the particular area only. So in the logic, so we are only considering the inputs which are required to return something. So if there is no situation like we don't need to run the rule at that particular instance. So for example, see, if you added one that Apple related condition here,
Okay, okay.
okay, so that condition will block the rule itself. If you don't add in the condition part and if you add in your logic, so this rule will run still and it won't return the part. So that's waste of time, right? So
So
when there is
then,
some condition in your mind, so you can stop running that rule in the condition part itself.
Okay. So then I'm one thing correct, because I want to run this rule only when the user selects both of them. You know what I mean, right? So just select the brand and also the other one.
Yes, then your intention is fine.
So do I have to provide anything here, Karthik? Any value? No, right?
No, you should. You are asking it to be either some value, right? User should select some value, then this rule should run, right? So
I'll say not equals to.
I think Rajesh,
so
yes.
Rajesh, I think what probably Karthik saying is basically on your home screen of a mobile, right? You have the drop down. So basically, if you do not define anything on a condition, this particular recommendation item rule runs every time when you log in onto the home page. And you do not want that particular situation where every time this rule gets triggered, right? So if you are specifying only when I select Apple, that means only when the company name is selected as Apple, that's the only time when this recommendation rule go into the actions. Otherwise, what happens is if you leave it blank, every time the action gets triggered and the condition inside action is verified, only if it satisfies, it will go through, otherwise it won't. So basically, it's a lot of load on the application. Every time when a page is loaded, it will go through the action if you do not define a condition.
Okay, got it. Now, with this condition place, I think that this rule will run when they select those three things, right? Apple, Samsung, something else, not the by default.
Yes.
And the second one, do I need to provide this thing? Like by default, I have to show all the items, and when they choose the thing true, only refurbed. So do I have to add it here? No, right?
No.
Okay. This is good. Okay. Okay. So we go to the edit function. Okay, company here. So, but here I need to add it, right, Karthik?
Yes.
Product line is refurbed. Okay, I'll leave it here. So as you mentioned, now can I do this way, Karthik? Can I do the if condition here? Like if is refurb underscore mobile.
Okay.
You know what I mean, right?
Okay.
So which is result set equal to how to declare array. Array is just like this one. This is good, right? Array.
Okay. Yeah, that's the array. No, you need to mention the data type also to initialize an array, string or integer or something.
So by default, this string here, and by default, everything's string, right?
Wait. You are initializing a record set.
Yes, exactly.
No, that you can do with the direct query, right? You can give a query directly. The initialization itself will be query. Yeah.
Okay. So now, okay. So where this is here, then and right?
Yeah.
And I'll say condition. Okay. Condition equal to. So now the tricky part here, Karthik. So this is the bool value, and I need to change to a string.
Yeah. Then form that string above that. So basing on your boolean, so what you will do is create a variable.
Okay.
Which can match your query.
Okay. Yeah. It's for equal to. So do I have to
No, you
form
don't need to use the keyword where that thing. You can directly initialize. Your initialization equals to your value.
Understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Refund underscore mobile.
No, but Karthik, I'm just kind of curious why we have to go through. What basically Rajesh is saying is, so before he included this attribute of is furbished, which is a checkbox field, right? So so Rajesh, forget about his data table. The data table condition is nothing but a text field,
column.
new refurb, correct? So what you're trying to do in your condition, advanced condition is, along with the company name Apple, when somebody checked that is refurbished checkbox, you wanted to display the Apple related items. Otherwise, you do not want to display any recommended items, correct?
Yes.
Right, Rajesh?
Yes, Prithvi.
Yeah, if that's the case, you don't need to do. I mean, I'm just Karthik. You can correct me. So in
Yeah.
that case, you can directly select if is refurb equal to y, then do this whatever for each loop. Otherwise, he can just skip the else part.
Yeah,
Is it
that's
clear?
what he's going to do now, right? He's modifying the query.
Yeah, but then why does he need to define is refurb underscore mobile equal to refurb and all that? Because
No.
he's not selecting refurb. See, is refurb equal to refurb? You are saying, right, Rajesh?
Yes, because Prithvi, as per to the first thing is Prithvi, we don't have proper thing, right? Our UI part is a boolean and the database is a string, right? So there is no way to convert boolean to string. So as per to Karthik, we need to write it. We need to manually change it, right? So if it is true, I'm saying this is the text.
No, what Karthik was saying was, you don't see, there are two different parts. What Karthik is saying is refurb what you selected on the top under the attribute, right? It's your direct attribute from your home page. Is refurb is a checkbox field, right? That's a
Yes,
direct
Yeah.
attribute from your home page, and you can directly use that in the logic. What he is saying is, you cannot convert a boolean, which you do not have to convert. You can directly use a boolean field in the condition to check equal to y or not. Is that not
No.
correct, I think?
No. So we can use the direct column related values only.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Prithvi, we can't do it, Prithvi. We can't directly pass this parameter. Like, he is refund underscore mobile to here. The condition. It will break because this condition will accept only string, and this is the boolean, right? This input was a boolean. So that's my question to Karthik. So Karthik told me that you need to change it to a string, right, Karthik? Am I correct?
Yes. So
Yeah.
whatever the variable he is filtering like till 10th row, so that value he can use in the condition of the query, where condition of the query.
So let me see if I can able to run this thing. Encounter y.
Second line, how we need to initialize a variable. So we need assignment operator, right, to initialize a variable. Is refurb equals to some string you need to assign.
Validate. Yeah. Save and close. Update and back. Okay. Comments and deploy. Refresh. Apple. Connects. Yeah, it triggered. Technically, the issue is with this thing. Let me add iPhone XR. Okay. Apple. Yeah. So now this is working, Karthik. I got it. So,
Both of them are new, right? So, Rajesh,
no,
so
actually, you see here, right? I got like 4 rows are here. You see, right?
correct.
Out of
So
4, 2 are new, 2 are refurbed.
So you did whatever you added are both. Yeah, if you go and add one more product, which is iPhone XR, right? It will also be displayed now.
Yes. So again, I'll say plus.
No, not here, under your product, this thing, right? Yeah,
You
products,
mean
not.
it was there? Yeah, exactly. It was there products already. Yep.
So this is my question, right? Go back to your model configuration tab.
Mm-hmm.
So here you have to rows, right? One is iPhone 11, one is iPhone XR, and these are the two products that you added, correct?
Yes.
In your okay. So iPhone 11, and if you go back to your table, one of that iPhone 11 is new. One of that iPhone XR is refurb, right? So
Yes.
basically,
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is, if you go back to your model configuration, so whether you check the flag or you do not check the flag, it will still display you both the recommended parts.
No. It's working
No,
properly.
only one.
Prudvi.
Only one it will show.
Yeah, exactly. Prudvi, you see here, Prudvi, row number 1, 2, 3, and the sixth one, right? So if you see, one is X, which is new, right? And iPhone 11 new. So if I say, if I didn't check that is referred, I have to show only two records, which is iPhone X and iPhone 11. If I check this thing, it will show iPhone 11 and iPhone XR. Because iPhone 11 has two records, right? One with a new, one, the other is refurbed. So it's working right now properly.
Okay. I see what you're saying. So the refurb ones are the ones which are displayed now. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, got it. So,
And,
but Karthik, I'm kind of curious now. In the code, whatever we have for the recommendation items, right? So
Yes.
you are saying we cannot directly use Rajesh, if you don't mind going back to that code.
Definitely.
That boolean in the query you are saying?
Yeah. So what I was kind of curious is, so what basically Rajesh did is, if my refurb is equal to refurb or whatever the column name he has, right? He has a column called condition, right? So whatever the condition you are refurb, he's assigning it to the isRefurb string, and then he is saying if it is isRefurb, then do that. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Basically, he assigned the isRefurb string to condition attribute of data table. Okay. I got it. Never mind. Okay. I missed the part where he defined the AND condition in the SQL query. Okay, got it. Yeah.
One more question, Karthik. Looking at this, recommendation, Karthik, which is you see here, Karthik, the condition is this rule will trigger only when this is not equals to this thing, right?
Yes.
So which means
if you select,
yeah,
the recommended item will go off.
And how is this rule triggering? So based on this refurb. So if I change if I just uncheck the refurb, you see, right? It's firing up again. And how is it firing up?
Because that's your rule input.
Oh, okay. The one you mentioned yesterday, right? Not yesterday, on Friday, right? The sequence of order of got it.
No. What was that order of rule input? There is only one recommended items I have defined.
Yeah, the thing is, see, as this is a jet layout, so if you check, did you make it auto update?
Yes.
isRefurb?
isRefurb, I think so. Let me check it out.
Open the attributes.
Configuration list, attributes list. It's referred. The auto update, true. Yep.
Yeah. So when we mark it as auto update, so if that attributes value got changed, it will trigger an update to the areas. So it will trigger an update ultimately. What that update will reflect is, so wherever it is being linked, so all those areas will get refreshed.
So you're saying right now we used it in this recommended item, so it will go and look for any.
Yes. It will modify the related things. Wherever isRefurb is linked, everything on the UI will be refreshed.
Got it.
For example, if you are using isRefurb for the screen attribute value to select as Karthik, so if isRefurb got modified, so even that recommendation will also rule trigger, and that screen will get Karthik as a value.
Okay. Got it, Karthik.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think from my side, Karthik, I got a very clear picture. Sorry?
Yeah, if we don't use auto update for the easy refer, so after we are done with the modifications, we need to trigger update action. So then we can see the results.
Okay.
Okay.
How to do that, Karthik? Just in case, manually clicking on the update button.
Yeah,
You will
that's
add
it. After you change the Boolean value, you just go there and you'll click the update action. That's it. Yeah.
this one. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And the other one, Karthik, regarding this thing, Karthik, I was saying like you got three things, right? Base price, mobile book price. What are these things? Yeah.
Price book, what they call is, so whatever the parts are there in this product, so for all those parts they will maintain a price book kind of thing. It's a kind of structure, visual structure. So for what part is containing what price, so they will handle it in the back end.
Oh.
So there are different ways for it, so that they are handling providing a drop down. So which one we need to pick, like that they are saying. Yeah, we can ignore that for now. So it will be a different topic. Yeah.
I think now I got a very clear picture, Karthik, how these things working in the high level. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Okay. Yeah.
I think we totally ran up more than 1 hour. Fortunately, sorry for that.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. There are sections we ended for 45 minutes also. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
honestly.
not a big deal.
Thank you, Karthik.